You're watching the Fox 25 Primetime News at 9.
We begin the primetime news at 9 with breaking news. In Midwest City tonight, a family in mourning after the death of a child killed in what looks like a bizarre accident. Fox 25's Meredith Keller just arrived on scene. Meredith, what have you learned so far?
Well, Bill, I just got off the phone with the Midwest City Police Chief about 20 minutes ago, and he says the details are still trickling in. Police are slowly leaving the scene. Let me show you what happened. Right now we know that a 2-year-old has been killed tonight, a toddler. Now, what makes this tragic story even worse, police tell me that the child of one of these homes, we're not for sure which one, ran out and ran behind a relative's car. That relative didn't even see the child. The child was struck. The family did take the child inside of, again, one of these homes to offer care. They called 911. Police say whenever they arrived, they were administering care to the child, but unfortunately, it was too late. Now, really, that's all we know as of right now. But of course, we'll stay on scene. We'll keep you up to date. They say they haven't taken anyone into custody, and they are still investigating. In Midwest City tonight, we're live. Meredith Keller, Fox 25 News.
Another big story in the Metro. After a year of watching from the sidelines, your Oklahoma City Thunder are back in the NBA playoffs, kicking off action tonight at the Chesapeake Arena just minutes ago against the Dallas Mavericks. Right now, the score is 26-11. The first quarter just wrapped up. Stay tuned to Fox 25. Sam Gannett will be live with a full wrap of the first half coming up later in the show. So not only do you have the Thunder playing, you have the Dodgers in town. Amy Schumer last night, the motorcycle run this morning, preps for the art festival. It's raising some concerns over security downtown. Fox 25's Meredith Keller filed this report.
April has been pretty crazy. We've had back-to-back events since the beginning of April.
Jessica Johnson wants you to focus on the game and not stress about your car while you're at it. And the folks at American Parking right across from Chesapeake have been working overtime.
Pretty much all of my staff has been out here 7 a.m. to about 9 o'clock p.m. Arts Festival is going to be even crazier. They're going to be out there 10 a.m. to about 9 p.m. So pretty much everything has been pretty hectic.
With the population downtown nearly doubling in size tonight, Bricktown police have stepped up patrols and assigning more officers in the air and on the ground. As for Chesapeake security, they're so determined to keep everything and everyone in line, they wouldn't even comment about their security measures they're taking right now during this busy streak. Now, let's talk travel.
The driver has to be very careful and think about the safety of your passengers.
Sam Nemo has been an Uber driver for nearly a year, and now he's making a decent living touting tourists to and from downtown. But he's constantly met with one major roadblock, the one right in front of Chesapeake's entrance.
They should have a small area in front of the Chesapeake Arena where Uber drivers and taxi cab companies can pick up, passengers. I mean, the road is blocked, cars and passengers and, people are crossing the street, so it becomes very chaotic.
But if you plan to park it yourself, remember to bring cash.
No change, no coins, no pennies.
Meredith Keller, Fox 25 News.
All right, we've been telling you for days the rain is coming and lots of it. It's closing in on the Metro, but just how close? Fox 25 meteorologist Marcy Novak has tonight's first forecast. Marcy.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that this is finally knocking on the doorstep of the Metro. We are seeing very heavy rainfall this evening in western Oklahoma, from Clinton to Chickasha, even up towards the northwest part of the state. Oklahoma City staying dry right now, but just to the west, we're seeing some heavy rain from Oakwood over towards Watonga, down towards Hinton, getting some heavy downpours. Same thing near Godebo and Carnegie. All of this is moving to the north, but this entire system is slowly pulling to the east. So this is why we're looking at a lot of rain over the next couple of days. A very slow moving system with these heavier showers and thunderstorms training over the same areas over and over. Northwest Oklahoma, Laverne, Freedom, Woodward, all seeing some light scattered rain. We're also keeping a very close eye on west and southwest Oklahoma, specifically with some severe thunderstorms coming out of North Texas. Our severe weather threat for the rest of the night is going to be mainly for southwest Oklahoma, where we have a severe thunderstorm watch in effect until 2 a.m. Several severe thunderstorm warnings along the Red River too. For most of us tonight, though, all about that heavy rain threat, a 90 to 100% chance for rain, including the Oklahoma City metro. This heavy rain moves in after midnight tonight in the central part of the state, and it's going to last pretty much all day tomorrow. A low severe risk, but heavy rain and flooding. Coming up, we're talking about the latest rainfall totals. Find out what part of the state could be looking at least 6 inches of rain. It's coming up in your full forecast.
If you were downtown this morning, it was probably a little hard to catch an afternoon nap, but all of that noise was for a great cause. Thousands descended onto 5th and Harvey for the 9th annual Memorial Motorcycle Ride to Remember. We come here to remember. They are the words that tower over the Oklahoma City National Bombing Memorial. And today, as the sirens faded, engines 6 and 7 raised their ladders. And remember is exactly what thousands of motorcycle riders did. Some of the toughest men and women embodying the words, strength, hope, and peace. Rider after rider.
9 years ago when we started, I think we had like 22 motorcycles.
Willie Butler is part of the Wind and Fire Club. The whole point of this event is to raise money for the memorial and museum, which receives zero local, state, or federal funding.
We do it because we don't want people to ever forget the memorial.
And after nearly a decade, the Memorial Motorcycle Ride was shooting for a Guinness World Record. They're guessing between 1,700 and 2,000 riders showed up today, a number that would stamp their place in history.
There's almost twice as many people here, I think.
Twice as many, and last year they raised more than $50,000.
The camaraderie between bikers is just unbelievable. If you want it, you ask for it, and they'll come together.
After arriving, riders filled the area north of the reflection pool, sending prayers.
And that you, O God, will remind us that by the power and the gift of your love, we ride.
And taking part in a wreath ceremony, one for all 168 chairs.
You guys are the Oklahoma Standard, and you carry the torch, you carry our mission as you drive around our great metro area today.
Riders came from as far away as Nebraska, Wyoming, even Oregon. No official word yet on if that world record was set. The riders also took the time to remember the late John Hanson. Hanson was the assistant fire chief and often the face of Oklahoma City shortly after the bombing. He served the department for 27 years, from 1973 to 1999. He passed away this week after battling an illness. Hanson was 65.
Very loved man. We're going to miss him dearly. He has gone to another place, and I'd just like to make sure everybody remembers him.
Hanson's memorial service will be next Saturday, the 23rd at 11 a.m. at the Life Church Edmond campus. In lieu of flowers, he asked donations to be made to the Oklahoma Fallen and Living Firefighters Memorial Fund. Coming up, a look as tornadoes rip through parts of the Oklahoma Panhandle.
Heavy rain is moving into the state. I'll tell you when it arrives in your neighborhood and how much rain we're going to see coming up.
And new food labels will be hitting stores soon. What new information they'll provide that could impact your health choices. Plus, with the New York primary in just 3 days, we'll check in on some last-minute campaigning and what winning these delegates could mean in the race for president.
And up front at 9:30.
The New York primary isn't the only thing happening Tuesday. It's also tax deadline day. What you need to know about last-minute filing and the wisest places to spend your tax return.